everybody, it's Monday and I hope you're feeling Monday madness. Oh guys, it's half term, thank the Lord. Because it is just, Junior was getting so emotional at the end of school. I could just looked at him. If I said something like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, you've got an angry voice, I don't like it. I'm like, Junior, I'm just speaking to you. I was like, oh no, I can't even talk to the children. Guys, I hope you're doing very well. And as always, I thank you for taking your time to come and watch one of my videos. Today I'm sporting a Costa. Not from the shop, but from my Tassimo machine. Love the coffee machine. Run-off coffee, love it. There are some things that are happening in the world at the moment that are really getting on my nerves. Really getting on my nerves. I don't know what is happening to the world, but all of these feminists, all of these liberals that are coming out of the woodwork who don't like the names of things. For example, the most recent one, I think it was yesterday or a couple of days ago now, Kleenex, man-sized tissues. How dare you call them man-size? How dare you? How dare you sexualise a tissue for saying it's man-size? Who cares? So do you know what? That is what we're facing here. Man-size tissue. We've gone all these years of accepting it, and then all of a sudden, all these little feminists are coming out the woodwork. Oh, I don't think we should call it man-size anymore. So now we're going to be changing that to extra-large tissues. Okay, fair enough. I can deal with that. It is a lot bigger. I don't really see the problem, but hey, moving on. Mother care is sexist. How dare you be called mother care? How dare you call yourselves mother care? I think what we have to remember here is that back in the day, I know times have changed and I'm probably going to get ridiculed for this, but back in the day, women did stay at home. I'm a stay-at-home mum. My partner goes to work. Call me old-fashioned. I don't care. Reasons behind childcare costs, going back to work, it just doesn't work, doesn't. So mother care is sexist. Cocoa Pops, they recently cropped out of the woodwork recently, approved by mums. Oh no, you can't say that. So now it's approved by parents. But even then, if you want to take it a step further, some children don't have parents, they have guardians. So should they be called approved by parents, guardians and gender neutral people? I don't know. Waitrose. Selling a gentleman's sandwich. Oh. How dare you, Waitrose? For God's sake, it's a sandwich. It's a sandwich with a chicken in a suit on it. Who cares? Gentleman's relish, gentleman's sausage, gentleman's sausage, gentleman's sandwiches. Who cares? If you can go in and buy, it's like Yorkie. Oh, not for women. I bet they've taken that off as well now. You sexist bunch, you. Oh, loved by kids, approved by mums, scrapped. Oh, this one as well, okay? University challenge. Sexist. Sexist. The questions. This is what I've interpreted from this, okay? University challenge. The questions are written by men, so they're aimed at men. So all these women aren't happy about it. I'm just going to cut the story short. If I can understand a single question of University Challenge, that would be great. I don't know if it's written by a man aimed at men on the show. I don't know. I don't even know the answers to these. I can't even make a question up from University Challenge because it's too much. So you've got people moaning about University Challenge being sexist because the questions are written by blokes, so they've tried to increase that by having woman moments, and surely that's more sexist in its own right. They're trying to... It just boggles my mind. This one has really grinded my gears. Fairy tales are giving the wrong impression. It's a fairy tale. Guys, what is wrong with people? If you're one of these people that thinks fairy tales are sexist and are giving out the wrong impression, please leave a message down below. I'd love to know why. So basically, Keira Knightley is banning her 3-year-old from watching a Disney film. Snow White and the Little Mermaid. There are some more, but I'm just going to stick with these two for a minute. So she's going on, there's no strong female characters, okay? There's no woman there saving the day or being in a knight in armour, because there weren't any. It is just ridiculous. So Keira Knightley is coming out saying that fairy tales are giving the wrong message to children. They are not feminist enough. Why the hell you'd want a feminist fairy tale is beyond me. Just sounds ridiculous. It's a bit like the whole James Bond thing, having a woman James Bond. It just, no, he's a man. He is a man. I'm sorry. It'd be like me being Bond. Oh, hello, I'm 007 female Bond. It just doesn't work. Keira Knightley saying there's not enough feminist roles, blah-de-blah-de-blah, when one of her roles she played in the Pirates of the Caribbean in the first episode, she wasn't allowed a sword. Huh? How do you answer that, Keira Knightley? Pirates of the Caribbean made you millions of pounds. You weren't allowed a sword, love. So, how are you going to explain that? Huh? Huh? Feminist? Huh? Snow White. It boggles my mind why people are finding faults in everything. So Snow White, she didn't get sexual consent. The man didn't get permission to kiss her on the lips. She was under a spell from the Wicked Witch, people. She couldn't have given him consent. The only way the spell was going to be broken is if the prince came and gave her a kiss. Imagine the ending. Oh, Snow White's been laying she's on the bed surrounded by the dwarves, and she's under a spell. The prince comes over and tells the little dwarfs, I'm sorry, I can't get consent, so I'm going to have to leave her here for the rest of eternity. End. Finished. Film over. Done. No consent there. It is a thrill. And then another thing that she said was the apple. Taking things from strangers. This is encouraging children to take objects and food from strangers. I would hope that if my son Sam, well, after watching the film, because we all know what happens, Snow White takes the apple, she bites it, it's riddled with poison, as we saw the witch because she was making them. She bites it and then she collapses on the floor. Surely you would not think, even as a child, I will take things off strangers. I will take that apple and bite it. I will take the candy and come with you to your car. No. It was made in 1937, Snow White. It's one of the oldest films. And do you know what? You're nitpicking at that. It's a fairy tale. It's a cartoon. It's a lady who lives in the woods and she gets the animals to come and help her clean. I wish. Oh, guys, I just find it too much. Why? And then the Little Mermaid. Oh, you can't watch her. We can't let your children watch that, your young children watch that, because this mermaid has to give her voice away for this man, and it's a mermaid cartoon. Mermaid. She is a mermaid who talks to fish and a crab. It's not real. And then you had this one, okay? So going past Snow White and everything else, you've got Scarlett Curtis. She's the top feminist writer. Blah, blah, blah. Do you know what? These feminists that are out there, I respect that you've got your opinion, okay? But surely you saying all these things is making children think like you. I mean, it's just, you're putting ideas into children's heads. As a child, when I watched Disney films, I never thought of, oh, that woman's getting kissed without consent, and oh, she's eating a stranger's apple, how weird of her. It never even passed my mind as a child. But you've got this Scarlett Curtis, top feminist writer, and she is saying that Aladdin is racist. They should all be rewritten, Disney films. They should all be rewritten to make them more feminist friendly. So she said that she thinks Aladdin's a little bit racist, has issues with cultural appreciation. Okay, Aladdin was written in 1992, okay? So not really that long ago. I was 3 at the time. Oh, that's quite a long time ago. It is a magical story. Why are people finding all these problems? Children, I think the problem is children. If you watch children play and then you watch adults in a social environment, children in a social environment, adults in a social environment, all the children flock together and play. They have no understanding of cultural barriers, racism, sexual orientation. If you're black, white, pink, yellow, grey. They don't care. Children don't look at the world like we do. We as adults put our emotions and feelings onto the children. They are not looking at each other thinking, oh, you shouldn't be doing that, or you don't look very nice, you're that colour, you're this colour, you like that, you like that. Kids don't do that. Us as adults, we do that. So us saying all these things about, oh, Aladdin's racist, Snow White needed consent, and the Little Mermaid shouldn't have given her voice up for a man. Do you know what? Shut up. I just don't get it. It's causing this controversy. Luckily, there's loads of people like me out there that just think it's utter ridiculous malarkey poo. It is just unnecessary. It's a fairy tale. Cinderella being another one she can't watch. That was it. Cinderella, Snow White and the Little Mermaid. Cinderella is a brilliant film. And actually, you've got some strong female characters in Cinderella. Look at the evil mum and the sisters. They weren't very nice. They, feminists, they were getting you to do all the cleaning while they were mincing around in their funny little outfits. I just don't... You're creating a problem for no reason. That is the way I'm looking at it. Why can't we just enjoy the story, falling in love, the little magical ways of the true man's kiss to wake you up? I don't see a problem in that. I actually don't. It boggles my mind, guys. It really does. I'd love to hear your opinion on this. I really, really would. Another thing as well, men at work signs. Oh, men at work. How sexist of you. To be honest, I have never, the only time I ever see a female worker is when, well, actually it's a pretty good thing, when they are high up and they are managing the blokes below them. Then I think fair play. But they're not out there digging holes and stuff. Men at work, people at work sign. Why? It is just, there's something new every day coming up. Something new all these liberals and feminists aren't happy with, and we feel that we have to change the whole thing because they're not happy about it. Who actually cares? There's more important things in the world to worry about, like poverty, rapists, paedophiles, stopping people like that, but we're worrying about fairy tales and the wrong impressions they're giving off. Who cares? Do you know what? Leave them be. But moving on to another, we're just going to get off that because it's annoying me, okay? But the most recent one on a Ryanair flight, guys. This old man, this white man, moody beast, sitting next to the window. Along comes this lady who is coloured, and he says the horriblest things to her, and the Ryanair staff are just standing there going, oh, I don't even know what they're saying. They're probably making up some sort of malarkey. Well, this old lady who's 77, she's just lost her husband, and she's getting racial hatred thrown at her by this bloke, and they're not doing anything about it. That guy should have been taken off the flight and put on another flight, or even just said, sorry mate, you're going to have to catch a boat home now that's going to take you 3 days. Absolutely ridiculous. He wouldn't sit next to her. He kept calling her an ugly black bastard. You could probably gather what that was. He was just being awful, and this lady was going, please can you just stop it? The daughter was there and she was getting really cross, and they said to her, you need to move. But as someone else said, if the shoe was on the other foot, if it was a black person saying it to a white person, the police would have been called, they would have been arrested, it would have been a totally different story. So this guy, I hope they name and shame him. I hope this white, horrible old man gets his just desserts, because you can't go round treating people like that. If you pay for a cheap airline ticket, you're going to be probably sitting next to someone you don't want to sit next to. But it's not my fault you got cheap pockets. But he should not have been allowed to stay on there. He should not have been allowed to go to his destination. He should have been escorted off the plane. What was that other plane flight that just dragged people off? They should have done that. They should have got him and dragged him straight off. Horrible, horrible people. It's unacceptable, and you look like a savage. It doesn't look good. What a horrible, horrible man. So I hope, Ryanair, you sort that out, because the way you dealt with that was awful. It was disgusting. You should have got that man off and told him to do one. Sorry, mate. off you go. We don't take racial hatred here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. This video has been a bit of a moaning one. Moaning about people that have moaning about nothing. Moving on to something a little bit more jolly before I round up the video. National Colour Day today, guys. Oh, I love wearing bright colours. Ooh. So as you see, I've got blue, I've got orange, I've got my leopard print pyjama legs on. Very nice. I love that you can't see what's below. It's like, I can imagine most YouTubers when you're watching them, they've got their pants on or they've got to sit in there in the nude. National Colour Day, guys. Let me know your favourite colour. Leave a comment down below. I really like orange. I really like lime green. I love all colours. Blue, I do like blue. I do like blue. But red is excitement. Yellow is competence. Green is good taste. Blue is corporate high quality. Pink is sophistication. Violet is authority. Brown is ruggedness, which is a funny one. Black is grief or fear, and white is happiness and purity. So guys, whatever colour's your favourite, embrace it today, wear it with pride, and be proud, because it is National Colour Day today. But guys, I'm going to round up with a Monday Madness, because I'm feeling a bit mad today. Monday Madness! It is, don't let others' views and opinions change your own. Believe in what you think is right, but take one thing from it. Learn from it, but don't take it for the truth. Which is so true, because with like Brexit, with just everything, all of these things come flying out and people are giving their opinions, but just remember that one paragraph you read from that about a certain subject is just that one person's opinion, the way they've interpreted the whole thing. Sorry, I can't say that. But guys, you just need to extend your knowledge from other people is basically what I'm getting at here. Don't take it for truth. Extend what you know already and come up with your own opinion, and don't change what you believe because other people don't like it. And guys, I really do thank you so much for tuning in. It really does mean an awful lot. And remember to leave the video a cheeky thumbs up, subscribe to Kool Kedge TV, and check out my other videos, as that really does mean the world. See you guys really soon. Bye.